Okay, so there has happened a terrorist attack during rekindling of the flame ceremony on February 13th, 2026. And this is my video about that. I just want to directly show a video where President Macron says that the fire is very important. The fire is very important. Let me show that to you. He first says that this is a terrorist attack, then he says that the fire is very important. Let's listen to that.
Obviously, I condemn this terrorist attack at the Arc de Triomphe. I would like to congratulate the police officers who responded immediately and our police officer who neutralized the attacker, and express my solidarity and affection to the Flame Committee and the Flame Guardian who was there at the time.
So he starts talking about the flame that, yeah, let's listen to that again.
Solidarity and affection to the Flame Committee and the Flame Guardian who was there at the time.
So he expresses his solidarity to the Flame Committee and the Flame Guardian. Not only that it's a terrorist attack, but that's important for him to mention. Why is that important to mention? Well, because it happened during this rekindling of the flame ceremony that happens every day at the Arc of Triomphe in Paris. Arc de Triomphe, it's called. So this connects to the drawing collaboration with Bradley made 9 days earlier. It's a drawing collaboration entirely focused on fire, okay? And so the fact that there is a terrorist attack connected to the fire is and where President Macron mentions the solidarity with the fire committee and fire and flame guardian um, and so this becomes meaningful. And I also want to mention that there is this connection to like like you cannot you cannot you cannot just disregard this what I'm talking about here, because just a few days earlier they had the Olympic fire at the Arc of Peace in Milan, okay? And this fire, like this is very similar. There's a fire inside an arch, and in France there's a fire inside an arch. So first of all, there is a similarity. Secondly, this is the first ever time in Olympics that they have two flames instead of one being lit at the same time. They light the two flames at the same time, and that's the first in history. There is a flame theme in Olympics, okay? But this video is not about Olympics, so I'm not going to go deep into that. I'm just going to look, we're simply going to look at the arches here. And not only that, it's the first ever time in Olympics that there are two flames, but also that people that was watching this Olympic flame uh, opening ceremony and lighting of the flame were very skeptical of how it looked, that there is a pentagram and it created this fear, and the fear related to the Arc of Peace in Milan. You see, people get tense around this, the flame in the arch, and so, and then only a few days later, you see the flame terror attack in France. You see there is a theme of flame here, is what I'm saying. It's measurable. You can measure this theme. You can measure how, um, um, like I'm telling you the connections. It's there, you know. Just look at it. So yeah, it's almost as if the fear in connection to the flame in Milan um, became an anticipation about what was to come in France in Arc of in the Triumphal Arch in Paris. Okay, in Paris. So the flame um, is a big deal, and just like President Macron said on February 13, 2026, he says it himself, right? Let's listen.
During the and affection police officer, I would like to congratulate the police officers who responded immediately and our police officer who neutralized the attacker, and express my solidarity and affection to the Flame Committee and the Flame Guardian who was there at the time.
So when the French people listened to President Macron talking about solidarity with a flame, this also creates emotions in the French people, also feeling solidarity with a flame. You see what I mean? This is how it is. It's like the flame is spreading into the hearts of people like this, okay? I've seen it many times before. This kind of thing, okay? So lastly, I also want to say that we did this collaboration, this art collaboration, which was meant to you know, be a painting of the future. um, Bradley had his dream of fire, and the dream of fire actually connects to the assailant, or the attacker on um, the terror attack on the Arc of Triumph in Paris, February 13th, 2026. You see, he has the name Brahim, which almost like it's very similar to Brahma. You see, Brahim, Brahma, and Brahma is the dreaming god, and you have the dream uh, coming into light here again. I show this just to tell you what I see, like how I see this. Okay, that there is some, like, this collaboration is not only my keywords, but there is something that Bradley is. He's like, he did something with talking about his dream and painting his with doing his drawing. Something is happening, okay, and his name is connecting to this. You say his name is quite similar to that also, and so he again gets connected, both via his name being similar to Brahim, and also Brahma, dreaming god, you know. So that's my presentation about this. um, yeah, that's it. See you guys.